And the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken has reassured Ukraine and its allies that the United States will rally international opposition to Russian aggression whenever and wherever it occurs.
US Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that the West is dealing with aggression by Russia against Ukraine. Blinken made the comment during his visit to Moldova, which neighbors the war-ridden Ukraine.
We have worked so hard over so many decades to try to maintain, as imperfectly as we do it. What Russia is doing, what Vladimir Putin is doing, is not only terrible violence to men, women, and children, he's doing terrible violence to the very principles that lie beneath that order and are working to keep peace and security around the world.
He assured support to Moldova and praised the country for its generosity towards the Ukrainian refugees. More than 230,000 people have fled into or passed through Moldova from Ukraine since the war began.
I hope that, at the very least, one of the things that President Putin has seen in the unprecedented response to the aggression in Ukraine from virtually the entirety of the international community, starting with the United States and European allies and partners through NATO, the European Union, the OSCE, the G7, but also most of the international community, 141 countries at the United Nations, standing up and saying, we condemn this aggression and we stand with Ukraine.
Over the weekend, Blinken visited NATO member nations in Eastern Europe that have taken in refugees. However, Moldova is not member of NATO. While the NATO members have assisted Ukraine with arms and other war equipment, there is still need for a diplomatic solution to restore peace. Agency Report, Republic TV.
Here you have Andre, who is joining us. And we've reached this spot. You've spoken to some of the locals. What is it that you're picking up? What is it that they are saying? What really happened 2 days ago? Is this the only place which came under attack? Let's walk in.
It's not the only place, but it's one of the places that was damaged the most in this city. Locals said that it was really terrible, and as at school, the bombing was 8:30 when the lessons are start. So if it will be a little bit late, the kids will be harmed too.
So there were no children who were basically harmed
no.
here. This was just before the school actually began. So the casualties that have been reported is mainly from the hospital, which is not very far from this very place where the attack took place, right?
And residential area.
So how many residential areas have come under attack in Izotome?
It's like one street where 10 houses were bombed, and a few people were killed, and a few people were wounded.